If you want to buy cheap, reliable NBA 2K19 MT, please go to dvdj.com, use the code CRUSH, and if you're not familiar with the process, you can contact them on Twitter. Both links will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. If you guys watched yesterday's video, which was the Clippers rebuild, I'm looking to bounce back today. Definitely got screwed over in that video. Maybe I didn't get screwed over, but it's just 2K doing its magic on me, and it was very unfortunate. But today we're gonna do a Spurs rebuild. I know I did a poll and I didn't include the Spurs in it, and I totally forgot about it. I had 2 people comment the Spurs. I'm like, oh wait, man, I kind of want to do them first just because they just got eliminated, and it'd be fun to do them. So we're doing the Spurs today, and then we're gonna do the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then I'll do another poll for whatever team you guys want to see next. So really, the Spurs, I'm not sure what they're gonna do this offseason. If Greg Popovich stays, I expect them to just stay relatively the same, but let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I don't really know what to say. I think the Spurs aren't going to change a whole lot this offseason, but this isn't a prediction video. This is a rebuild, so I can do whatever I want with this team. We have the 19th pick overall, and then staff signing, we definitely want Mr. Greg Popovich back. That's a no-brainer. Bring him back. Assistant coach, our trainer is good. Our head scout's all right. Assistant GM, let's go see if we got let's get him, and then let's get, as far as an assistant coach, let's get Otis Newman, and let's see if we can get both those guys here. And the staff is all complete now. All right, for the NBA draft, like I said, we had the 19th pick overall. Let's go ahead and see if we can get someone good here at the 19th spot. So we got Patty Mills' contract, still kind of bad. Probably gonna end up trading Patty Mills here because that contract is kind of bad for him getting, you know, older in age. So Patty Mills, and maybe, ooh, we have a late first round pick from the Raptors too. Patty Mills and that first round pick attached to it. Let's see what we can get for him. Denzel Valentine, Kyle Anderson, Alex Len, Kelly Olynyk, Bielitsa, Rich Robinson, Kia Bates Diop, Anthony Simons. I'm gonna go, we can get Denzel Valentine and trade down to the 38th pick. Denzel Valentine was injured all year, wasn't he? Because I haven't heard much about him. I mean, obviously it's playoffs, so he's not in it. We're not gonna hear him. Or we could get Mitchell Robinson. I feel like I get Mitchell Robinson a lot though. Wancho. Maybe I just don't. Maybe I attach the second round pick to it instead and just dump him. You can get Denzel Valentine. You know what? Denzel Valentine, welcome to the San Antonio Spurs. Why not? So, and now we still have the 30th pick and the 19th pick. I'm gonna go ahead and draft 2 players here and see what we can get for these 19th pick and the 30th pick. So let's see what we got. We got Jackson Hayes, Ramiro Langford, Nazrion Reed, Brandon Clark, Maryland for, like I said, Carson Edwards out of Purdue, right? Yeah, he was a beast. I feel like him and San Antonio would be absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go Carson Edwards here. Let's get him. Carson Edwards out of Purdue. Let's send him to the next user pick for the 30th spot. Let's see who's still available. And we got 29 trade offers, so I guess I'll look at him. Get Patty Mills back, Tristan Thompson, Kelly Olynyk, Utah Jazz lottery protected, Mitchell Robinson, Justin Jackson, Doug McDermott. I'm gonna go ahead and just draft someone here. We got Hachimura, Roy. Yeah, Hachimura's still here. You know what, guys? If he's still available out of Gonzaga, I'm gonna take him. Hachimura. I had to remember how to pronounce his name for a second. So got him here. 19th pick, we got Carson Edwards, and then the 30th spot, we got Rui Hachimura, however you say it. I know. So the fact that we got him at the 30th spot is kind of crazy. Player options, Monte Eunice, I forgot he was even on the Spurs. To be honest, he didn't really play for him, but I forgot they signed him overseas. Let's go ahead and renounce all the cap holds that we have. Let's see how many free agent we have. Rudy Gay, Dante Cunningham, Quincy Pondexter, Monte Eunice, Brandon Moore, Eubanks, and then Patty Mills trade exception isn't helping us any. So when I look at this roster, and I'm thinking about a lot of stuff, so do I want to change a whole lot? So we got Derek White and DeJounte Murray, which that should be nice point guard combination. DeJounte Murray coming off his injury. We'll have to see what they want to do with that and whether or not they'll start Derek White or DeJounte Murray. You got Brandon Forbes and Marco Bellinelli and Lonnie Walker. You're still waiting for Lonnie Walker to, you know, do something here. Valentine and Roy Hachimura. We got Bertans and Metu and Aldridge and Jakob Poeltl. So I'm gonna go ahead and look in free agency. Is Rudy Gay listed as a small forward or a power forward here? I should probably look for that. I bet he's a power forward, and that's great if he is. So we can get Rudy Gay, 32 years old, 6 $6.29 million, which is good and all. But when I look at this roster, is there a whole lot I want to change? Not really. At the same time, I do though, because I do want to kind of trade Aldridge. I do kind of want to trade DeRozan, but at the same time, I want to keep him here just for this season and to kind of develop some of the young guys, and maybe at the trade deadline we can get some for these guys. I'm not sure though. We're gonna figure it out. So what if I move DeRozan, shooting guard? Actually, he goes down. So I guess I'll keep him at the small forward spot. And who is our starting shooting guard? Bryn Forbes. Actually, no. We're going to move DeRozan back to his natural position at that shooting guard spot. And then we're going to go ahead and go sign Rudy Gay or Marcus Morris Sr. I want to sign one of them. Or even Mirotic would be cool. But who would I want more? Rudy Gay, Marcus Morris Sr., or Nikola Mirotic? Rudy Gay is 32 years old. So I'm going to sign Mirotic just to stretch the floor. 3-year deal. Let's sign him. Nikola Mirotic renounced the rights to Rudy Gay. I think that's going to be our big free agency signing this offseason because we don't have a whole ton of money. And $2.04 million in cap still. So, like I said, Derek White, DeJounte Murray, got Carson Edwards now. DeRozan and Bryn Forbes will run the shooting guard spot. Marco Bellinelli's probably not going to get any minutes, so I might as well get something for him here just because there's no reason to have him. First round pick from the Bucks. You can get Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Luke Kennard as a project. Luke Kennard, and we trade our 30th pick over. Wait a minute, that's a glitch, right? Because that's already passed. I was just curious if that would work. Hey, I don't know how that works. Whatever, I guess I'll leave it. And that was totally unrealistic. But we got Luke Kennard nonetheless. So we got a lot of projects here in San Antonio. And with the developmental process in San Antonio, I think we have a good chance of making these players all good. So kind of some competitiveness going on, and also some players that can develop a little bit. So we got DeRozan, Luke Kennard, Bryn Forbes, Lonnie Walker, Roy Hachimura, Denzel Valentine. Geez, there's a lot. There's a lot of projects here. So Mirotic, Bertans, Aldridge, and Jakob Poeltl. So I still have $4 million, but I'm probably not going to do anything else with it. We're just going to go ahead and simulate through this offseason. We have a lot of, like I said, we have a lot of players to develop. So player progression, DeRozan and Aldridge go down. So these two will probably be traded down the line. Aldridge is on a 1-year deal team option, so we can accept Aldridge as team option next year and trade him or something. We could trade DeRozan at the trade deadline, whatever we want to do. But he is only 29, so it's not terrible by any means. But definitely want to start to look towards the future when I'm rebuilding this team. So let's just see what we can do with the team that we got though for now. Because we do have some nice young players here and there. We just have an old veteran, Lamarcus Aldridge, and an old veteran, DeRozan. And maybe we could change that right now, but I think I'm going to keep him here for now. Just for now. One of them will probably be traded at the trade deadline, being DeRozan, and the other one will probably be in the offseason, depending. It would have to be Aldridge in the offseason, though, because he does have that team option. Mirotic, Derek White, Jakob Poeltl. Have so many projects. Let's give this one to Roy Hachimura. Let's give this other one to Derek White. Yeah, why not? And then the other one to Luke Kennard, I guess. So go Luke Kennard here and then advance next season. And let's see what this 9-man rotation is looking like. Probably could run 10-man if we want to. DeJounte Murray is starting. DeRozan, Roy Hachimura, Nikola Mirotic, Lamarcus Aldridge, Derek White off the bench, Jakob Poeltl off the bench, Luke Kennard off the bench, and Bertans, Bryn Forbes. So a lot of guys sitting on the bench here. So we got Lonnie Walker and who else? Denzel Valentine sitting here. Carson Edwards down there as well. Denzel Valentine only has 1 year left in his deal, so I'm probably going to send Carson Edwards and Lonnie Walker to the G League. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's sign to the Austin Spurs, and let's send Lonnie Walker there as well. We got to go sign someone real quick. Marshawn Brooks, and then we'll send Lonnie Walker to the G League as well. That way you get the developmental process started for them, and the other guys will play some minutes, so it looks pretty good. Like I said, this is a rotation. Going to run 10-man. As far as system proficiency, we have defense. What else we got out here? Is there anything else that fits us better? Nope. Gonna leave it at defense. So I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. Probably at the trade deadline, I'm going to trade DeRozan or something, depending on how the season's going. So I'm going to see you guys either at the trade deadline or in the offseason. So at the trade deadline, we're going to go ahead and get Rudy Gobert for Lamarcus Aldridge. Remember, this isn't a realistic rebuild. I just kind of wanted to move on from Aldridge and DeRozan. So we could get lower market and Otto Porter, but Otto Porter's contract's so huge, I don't want to do it. We could get Bradley Beal, though, but they want Mirotic and we could have gotten McCollum, but I'm gonna go get Rudy Gobert, or we could get Clint Capella, who's a little bit cheaper. Actually, you know what? Clint Capella kind of brings similarities. I'm gonna go ahead and get Clint Capella here. We get Eric Gordon, who's gonna be gone after this season anyway. The Clint Capella a little bit cheaper, kind of does some of the similar things that Gobert can do, but obviously not as good. DeRozan is gonna be out the door as well. 25-year-old Clint Capella, kind of wanted to get somebody that's gonna kind of fit the timeline of the team, but not really, because we really don't have a timeline. There's players all over the place as far as age is concerned. So we get Mike Conley, we get Kemba Walker, Vucevic, Dinwiddie, Oladipo, Drew Holiday, Andre Drummond, Kyle Lowry, Wiggins, Column. I kind of like the idea of getting Mike Conley here, but at the same time, his contract is so huge, and he is 32 years old, and I do like the idea. We get Kemba Walker as well from Charlotte, though. Vucevic, Dinwiddie, Gary Harris. So there's really not a good trade for DeRozan, so I might have to make one real quick. Oladipo would be cool and all. Maybe we could just go get Oladipo. I gotta remember, this isn't a realistic rebuild, so you know what? We're gonna get Victor Oladipo here from the Pacers for DeRozan, just to make this team a little bit better, a little bit younger. So Victor Oladipo and Clint Capella, welcome to the San Antonio Spurs, who do fit the bill when it comes to defense, which this is a defensive system. So we're just going to keep this rotation relatively the same. Not a whole lot's going to change. Eric Gordon probably going to get bought out. I mean, that's probably what would happen in a trade like that. But let's just go ahead and leave it the same. Victor Oladipo and Clint Capella. You know what? We're not too far out from making the playoffs. I don't know if we will or not, but let's see what happens. At the end of the season, MVP goes to James Harden. We got Clint Capella. Rookie of the Year goes to Zion Williamson, Kevin Love, Sixth Man, and Anthony Davis, Suns player Marvin Bagley, and Mike D'Antoni. So All-NBA first team is all right here. All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, and All-Defensive first team for Victor Oladipo and no Clint Capella. So, all right. But we did make the playoffs, 5th seed. So, I mean, I guess those trades worked out in a way. We had 20.8 points from Victor Oladipo, 14.5 from Clint Capella. So, you know what? Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and simulate this current round and see what we got. We got New Orleans beating us 1-0. They're up 2-1 now, 3-1, and just like that, 3-2, 3-3, and we lose in 7. So that's okay. At least we're here, right? But I do have some retooling on the roster to do, just a little bit. We have some developmental players coming back, so kind of happy about all that. So Denver beating Portland in 5. We got Cleveland and Philly, and then Houston and Denver again, or actually not again. So Houston 3-1, and then we got Cleveland and Houston. Let's see who wins out of these 3 teams, or 2 teams. Zion Williamson, of course, comes through for the Cleveland Cavaliers. But let's go ahead and skip right through this offseason. Let's see what we can do about this. So draft lottery. We are going to have the 20th pick, which we did get a steal last time. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, staff signing. Our staff, I still do want to see leave relatively the same. So we'll leave that there. And then for the NBA draft, we have the 20th pick, 19th pick in the second round. So, is there anybody I really want to trade? Doug McDermott, let's get rid of his contract real quick. I forgot we even got him in that trade. Darren Collison, Jay Washington, DeLon Wright. 30th pick, we trade down and get Jalen Leck, which we don't need him. Derek Favors, and 2 first-rounders. You know what? Welcome. 2 first-round picks, I should say. All right, so we're probably going to skip over the draft now because we don't have a pick anymore. Emmett Matthews Jr., not really worried about bringing him here. Lonnie Walker, Luke Kennard, and Chimezi Metu, welcome back. Qualifying offers, Valentine, DeJounte Murray, and Jakob Poeltl. So definitely kind of want to try to bring everybody back, but we'll see what happens. Negative $10.02 million in cap. Renounce him. Actually, I don't want to renounce him. Eric Gordon I would renounce, though. We do have money to probably spend on somebody out there, so Oladipo. So we got when we look at the roster right now, we got Derek White, Carson Edwards, Oladipo, 3 good shooting guards that we could use in our rotation. Roy Hachimura, we got Mirotic and Chizimetu, Clint Capella. So really have some quality players in our spots. DeJounte Murray, I might have to make a decision on because I know this guy asked for $22 million. So I'm probably just gonna match or just let him walk. Unfortunately, I know some Spurs fans will probably be upset about that, but I don't know if I want to pay him $22 million when I have Derek White here on a 1-year deal. Probably going to ask for a lot less money. Hopefully, I don't know if he will or not. I can't deny or confirm, but really, We have $18 million, and we look at free agency. We got Ben Simmons here, Mike Conley, Montrezl Harrell, Pascal Siakam, Lowry, Buddy Hield, Draymond Green, Jaylen Brown. I like the idea of getting Pascal Siakam, but we do have Mirotic there already. So really, when I look, what do we need? I mean, what do we really need? Derek White and Carson Edwards could run that point guard spot. But Oladipo, Lonnie Walker, and Luke Kennard looks good here. Roy Hachimura. We can move one of these guys to play small forward. No, we can't because it's all really short, so never mind. Mirotic needs a better backup, and Clint Capella, I like him at the starting center spot. So Luke Kennard or Lonnie Walker. Could I get some for Luke Kennard, I guess? Because, I mean, I don't know how much minutes he's going to get, really. So 79 overall, Luke Kennard. There is always minutes out there for shooters, but I'm just curious if I could get Marcus Morris Sr. off the bench. It'd actually be pretty cool. Frank Ntilikina, Derek Favors, $8 million. Marcus Smart. Marcus Morris Sr. off the bench would be really nice. We do need the depth. And unfortunately, Luke Kennard. We just have already a shooting guard, so we already have some good shooting guards. We're going to have to bring back Brandon Forbes, so probably just going to trade Luke Kennard here. And then we'll get Marcus Morris Sr., who could either play the small forward or the power forward spot. We don't have a backup small forward, so I'll move him there. And just like that, we'll leave that. So now, like I said, I'm going to go see Brandon Forbes. How much money does Brandon Forbes want? He's out here, somewhere out here. Shooting guards. We could get Buddy Hield, but I'm just going to go ahead and bring back Brandon Forbes. And then sign Brandon Forbes. We still have Denzel Valentine, Jamonte Murray, and Jakob Poeltl to worry about. So we'll sign Brandon Forbes, and that should be good there. And make sure we get those guys back. Siakam and Buddy Hield. We could probably afford a Pascal Siakam or a Buddy Hield, but I just don't know if I want to do that because we already have, Mirotic there and stuff. So Oladipo. We really don't have a star player on this roster. That's what really sucks about this, though. I mean, Oladipo. I shouldn't disrespect Oladipo, but I just don't know how well he's going to lead us into these simulations. So Oladipo might be traded here because I'm trying to make playoffs, and I don't know if Oladipo can lead us there in these simulations. Conley, he might be able to, and I might just be disrespecting the hell out of him right now. But I'll probably just keep. So let me stop. So Siakam or Buddy Hield. Let's go. Let's just keep. I'm going to do a sign and trade with Dejounte Murray, I think. That's what I think I'm going to do. If we could get him here and do a sign and trade where he doesn't accept like the other offer. So we get Dejounte Murray back. Where is he? Now we could trade him away for 4 years, $20 million. $20 million, I should say. So we can do a sign and trade with Dejounte Murray now. So we get Steven Adams, Elfrid Payton here. Hassan Whiteside, Domantas Sabonis, Serge Ibaka, Robert Covington, and Boban Marjanovic. I really like that for a depth, actually. That's actually a pretty good trade from the Timberwolves. Maybe even a good trade that makes sense in a way. Timberwolves get their point guard of the future, maybe. Serge Ibaka and Norman Powell. I'm going to go with this Rocco and Boban Marjanovic trade. Why not? Bring them back, and we'll go with Now we'll move Marcus Morris Sr. back to the power forward spot. And I think that's going to be it, guys. I think we're just going to leave it like that. Jakob Poeltl and Denzel Valentine, I'm probably just going to let those guys accept their qualifying offers. We're going to see how this season goes. I'm not sure how it will go, but Denzel and Valentine and Jakob Poeltl are back. More developmental stuff to do, and I'm going to go and simulate to the end of next season. If we do have success, maybe win a championship, it'll be the end of the video, but if not, we'll do another season. Before the season begins, I want to try to get a star here. That way we just can go all out this season. We can get Kemba Walker. We have so much depth to blow that we might be able to land Kemba Walker. So let's see what else I could give them. Maybe I could give them, I wanted to give them Denzel Valentine, but he has a no trade clause. So what about Boban? Actually, probably could give him Brent Forbes. As much as I don't want to do this, but we already have a lot of shooting guards. So you could just give me like Jay Crowder. That's $9.54 million then allowed. So what about if you just give me like Thao Key? What if they do this trade? Okay, they still want to do it. I really don't want to include another first round pick, but if I'm going to try to go all out this season, I'll do it. Okay, so we get Kemba Walker for 3 first round picks. A lot, very expensive, but Kemba Walker, Oladipo, Clint Capella now with all this depth around them. It should look a little bit better now. So we got Kemba Walker, Oladipo, Hachimura, Nikola Mirotic, Clint Capella, Lonnie Walker, Derek White, Jakob Poeltl, and Denzel Valentine. So looking pretty good, and we got rid of some of the depth we had. We got rid of Robert Covington and some players, but that's okay. It looks pretty good now. I'm going to go ahead and zoom into the end of the season. Let's see how this team does. And and hopefully we're winning a championship by the end of this. So we're back in the playoffs as the first seed, 53-29. Good stuff here from San Antonio. But when we look at the stats, we have Victor Oladipo with 20.5 points per game. Clay Capella had 19 and 14. Wow, good stuff there. Kemba Walker had 18. Mirotic with 12. Roy Hachimura had 12, and Lonnie Walker with 11. So a lot of players in double digits here. I'm really just looking at some playoff success, though. We're going to be facing our former point guard in DeJounte Murray. So hopefully he doesn't torch us too much. Let's simulate this first current round. Let's not lose in the first round because I'm so sick of that when I'm the first seed. But we're up 2-0. This is what happened last time, though. We're up 3-0. Can we sweep Minnesota? If we blow a 3-0 lead. Okay, I was about to say, man. I was throwing my controller at my monitors, and I was walking away. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. But Memphis. We're facing Memphis now. I'm pretty sure I made it. No, I did not make a trade with Memphis. But we are so close to getting to the conference finals. I'm glad we have to face Memphis and not Oklahoma City, because Oklahoma City is always good in these simulations. But we're up 1-0 on Memphis, up 2-0. Can we make it to the Western Conference Finals, baby? Can we do it? We sweep Memphis. Let's go. So we're either going to face Houston or Denver. Let's play Denver. Okay, we got to play Houston, unfortunately. But we're in the Western Conference Finals. So let's see if we can beat Houston here in a 7-game series. We're up 1-0 to start. 2-0. Please win. 3-0. Let's go. Don't blow a 3-0 lead. Do not blow a 3-0 lead. 3-2. Please do not do this. Please don't do this, 2K. Please don't. Oh my god, dude. I was so close to walking out of here, man. You guys have no idea. We're facing Milwaukee now. We're in the NBA Finals. Let's complete this process, guys. Let's win a championship here. Do it for Greg Popovich. Facing the Bucks. 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. Let's do this. Let's go, baby. Championship. That's the way the video is going to end. Let's go. 3-1, 4-1. Let's go. Clint Capella is our finals MVP. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. This is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.